Hello and welcome to another ranked series gameplay. Today we're taking a look at the Kalgara OP08 yellow mono leader. And we will also go over the deck list as usual and then also play one or two games on the ranked ladder. Since the OP08 is not released on the west, we play in the eastern area. So there is also like a larger card pool available. But we going here with like a OP08 post Banlist deck list in the game, which will happen to us in the West like in the next 1 or 2 weeks when OP08 releases. So let's take a look at the Kalgara leader. It has a Dawn X1 when attacking effect. Put a character with Shandarian Warriors type from your hand into play that has a cost equal to or less than the number of Dawn you control. Then, if you have played a card, put the top card of your life into your hand. So this means we are able to play big Shandarian or like multiple Shandarian Warriors in our play, similar to like Vegapunk. And here we actually taking like a life into our hand. So this is like the negative effect of this leader, I would say. So let's take a look at the package. We got the Ohm, which we know from OP05, which is also like a Sky Island card. We got a Satori, which is a 2K and also has a nice trigger effect. We got the Shura as a searcher, and also the Holy, because like the Ohm is also like a searcher, which can then play out the Holy. So we got this package, which we are already aware of in our deck. As a Sky Island card, we got the Viper from OP06. This lets us on play return a stage to the bottom of our deck, and then we can also search the top 5 for another stage, or also like a Shandarian Warrior type and add it to our hand. We get then a Kalgara, like a vanilla 6-8 cost card. It's just like a big swinger, like a big card we can drop when we are at 6 Dawn. Or like on 7 we could play 2 of them, depending on the situation. And then we have the Mont Blanc Norland. This is like a new OP08 card, which enable us to add 1 card from the top of our... we can add 1 card from the top of our deck to the top of our life. So it's actually like a healing effect. Then we have another Viper, it's also OP08 card. On play we can search our top 4 cards for an upper yard and add it to our hand. And yeah, let's take a look at upper yard. This is a stage card in this deck. When we play it, it's also like a search effect. We can take a look at our top 5 and take a Sky Island card into our hand. So Sky Island would be pretty much, all of our deck. Yeah, literally. Then we also have some podcast DAs in here just for some additional rush and also, just an overall really good yellow card. Then we come to the events. We have 2 Thunderbolt just to be able to kill something on the spot. We got 1 You're the One Who Should Disappear, which could get rid of our bricks, which we play. Get a Flame Split in here, like OP07 card. Here we can use it to counter or to in our main effect, and then we can give our leader or one of our characters 1000 power for the turn. And if we attack, we can also rest like a opponent's 4 cost or lower if we have 2 or less life. So this is also a really good tool to maybe go for lethal. Also, if our opponent has like really small wide board like Sorrow or the Chopper, then we get to like a 6k body on our leader. And then we have also the Earth Won't Lose. It's also OP08 event card. And this is, kind of like a point guard, I would say. We can use it to buff our leader or character by 3000 power. And then we also get to play upper yard if we have one in our hand. Yeah. So that's for the deck. And I would say let's just jump right into the first game of our ranked gameplay on the Eastern. Let's see who we face. Okay, so now we found our first lobby against Tony Chopper. And let's see what we are working with. We got an Ohm and a Shura, and I think it's a good hand to keep. 2 Searcher. I think it's okay if we can keep this, right? Let's see. They go first, so we are second, which is the good curve for us. We don't mind this. Let's play out the Searcher. And I would say we go for a Holy, just to be able to play it out of the Ohm. Yes. And then we pass it back to them. Next turn we can play the Ohm and the Holy. And I think against Chopper it's good to have also a wide board to be able to kill their board effectively. This I would say we take just to have more options available. And they just play their blocker Chopper. Okay. I think we just take a 5 and then we play a Ohm into a Holy hopefully. And we could do the same next turn, right? So, we whiffed here, sadly, so we don't draw anything. We're putting everything to the bottom of our deck. Then we play out the holy we had in our hand. And now we could actually, no we couldn't, we need the Don X when attacking. So then we just pass it over to them. So they play out a Dalton as OP08 new card on play. You can give something -1k. And non-X1, you may take the top card of your life, and then this is a rush. So this is now a 7k rush, right? So we will definitely counter out of the first attack here, I think, with a Satori. The 7k we take for sure. Yeah, we don't waste anything here. Okay, we got 2 of them. Okay, we got lots of cards here in hand. I think this turn, what do? Definitely want to get rid of this card, right? Maybe we play out a Ohm using the leader effect, and then play out a Viper. I think this is a good card, right? We could also... Let's first attack a 6, and then... Yeah, we're using this. Okay, we don't have any usage out of him, so we can't use actually the effect. Okay, he counters out of this. Now Ohm is also 6k. We just attack 6 again. Where we play down the ace, take 7 again. Maybe he will block with his chopper, gives us a 2k, okay. Then we take 5k into his leader, takes, and then we pass it back to them. Okay, so now we have a 0 cost event, 2 2ks, a 1k and a 1k. Let's see what he's doing. I think this card here is not too bad, right? It allows us to be a little more aggressive. So he plays the Drum Kingdom. This says on our opponent's turn, all of your Drum Kingdom characters have plus 1000 power. So that's actually like a 7k body then. What I'm wondering is, the Viper, it says you may return 1 cost, 1 stage to the bottom to its owner's deck. So I think we can also remove our opponent's stage, I would say. And then we get to look at our top 5 cards of the deck. Let's try it out next turn when we play the Viper, if we can remove their stage. Okay, they reduce the ace to a 6k. I think we just let it die. Don't need to waste so much counter because they also have like 2 more swings available. And now, since the blocker is rested, we can for sure clear the board next turn, right? 7 here. I think we let it go. Yeah, perfect. And then there's an 8 to Ohm probably. Yeah, I think the 8 to Ohm we will counter for sure. Yeah. And now he is in a vulnerable position. I think we go 6 onto this here. We will deploy the Viper. We use the card action. Bottom deck there. We can also... Okay, now he's scooped. Yeah. Okay, so the Viper is pretty good. It let us also remove the opponent's stage, which is a pretty cool thing to do. Yeah, then let's jump into the next game and see how Kalgara fits. Okay, so we found another lobby. This time it is against the Vinsmoke Reiju, which is known for like super aggressive and also like, yeah, lots of option deck, right? Draws a lot of cards. You have blocker, you have rusher, like a wide toolbox of attackers. And I think we mulligan this card here away. Okay. So there's nothing to do on our first turn, so we just pass it over to them. And yeah, we got 2 2Ks, we got an ace and a Viper. And I think the Viper is also good because we can bottom deck their stage if they happen to find it, right? Also nothing to play on this turn, so we just attack them for 8. And maybe they counter, maybe they counter out, okay. Indicates to us that they probably play like a Reiju out next turn, just to fill up their hand again. Maybe like a Porsche into Reiju. They find a Gina. And they don't play anything out. I think they will play something out, right? Just a Porsche for the searching effect, I think is not... Yeah, he plays out the Vinsmoke Sanji. Okay. To draw 2 more cards. Maybe he has a bad hand. Could be. If he attacks us for 6, we will definitely counter with the Satori, I guess. Yeah. We'll counter this here with the Satori, and that's fine. Fine for us. Okay, we got a Ohm, which is pretty cool. We could also play the Mont Blanc to get another life. Interesting. A lot of options here. I think we will... Let's use this to play out a Viper, I think. With the Viper, we will take the upper yard, probably, right? Yeah, let's take the upper yard. Turn the other to the bottom of the deck. Oh, and we can also play the upper yard, which is crazy. This is a crazy card, okay. We could play out take out the Ohm, right? The next time we can play this and also the Ohm. So we can play the Ohm regularly with the Holy and then the Viper out of our leader effect. Or we can just play the Ohm now, right? Yeah. Let's deploy the Ohm. We sadly didn't find anything here. And we play out the Holy. And yeah, as you can see, we just developed 11k of Don in our 5 Don turn, which is, I would say, pretty big value overall. Next turn we could also drop the Kalgara as something from our leader effect. I'm still hoping that he plays like a German Kingdom, which we can then bottom deck with our Viper. I think that's just a good tool to have in this deck, right? Okay, they really play aggressively with the Don minus effect, so they play Porsche into a chopper. Okay, I mean, these equal themselves out because the chopper on play lets you add up 1 Don from your Don deck rested. So, yeah, this really helps you get to... okay, so what do we do here? I don't like... Maybe we just take this here. What is the trigger? Raise up to one of your opponent's 4 cost or lower characters. We could rest this for the Porsche. So we are safe from this, right? Let's do it. Yeah. Then we are safe from the Porsche here. Our attack comes through. And yeah, next turn we can then just... We are at 7 Don. I think... okay, let's do it like this. Let's do 5 on 5 on a Porsche. We have a 5, 5, 6, 7. And we develop 2 big characters, right? Which is pretty good. Okay, so now we will... Maybe we attack 6 and 6 is better than a 7. So now I think we will play down this here. Just a big 8,000 power character. And then we can play up this just to recover our life again. And then we're back to 3 lives. And we got a pretty hefty board. 6 again. I don't mind if he, yeah, throws all of their 2Ks into trash for this card. So I'm fine with this. Yep. Then we just play 6 again. Does he waste 2 1Ks? Nope. And then we just play this here and recover 1 life and then pass it over. And now we are on the 7 Don turn and we got a board consisting of like a 5K, like 3 5Ks, 6K and an 8K body, which is I would say pretty good value overall, right? We have like 11, 14, 18, 22 Don in our field, and we just got like 12 Don to play them. Like, I think this shows also the strength of Kalgara, I would say. Just cheating out characters, big characters, like 2 big characters in one turn, and just overwhelm your opponent. But yeah, let's see how this match goes. He takes 5 on 5, so it's just like 2 5s here, right? I think I will counter 1 5 and the other 5 I take, maybe. Maybe we take this here, yeah. Satori, we don't trigger, we got a board full of attackers. We are chilling. I think this turn we just swing with a bunch of cards in our field. We could do 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and then also like an 8, right? So let's start off with a 7 to the Porsche. No, we don't use the effect, right? In general, I think it's also good maybe to attack with Kalgara at the end, depending on the triggers or what your opponent does, because this allows us to then maybe switch your strategy to maybe play another Mont Blanc like this, and then, yeah, just something I noticed. I think we just swing 7 with everything we have, right? Just swing 7 with our whole board. Maybe we could have gone 8-8. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't make sense that he takes everything. Don't know if he doesn't have, like, I mean, he has, let's see, 1, 2k, 3, 2, 3, 4. I think we are pretty relaxed in this situation, right? We have a full board of attackers. We got some, yeah, counter power in our hand. If necessary, we can just drop the Mont Blanc and heal in the life. So I'm also not worried about the EGG now. Just like a 7k swing, and even if he, yeah, clears 2 of our bodies, like even the big ones, I think with no life, we can just threaten lethal next turn, right? Okay, so he minus us the Mont Blanc here. Yeah, and then he scoops. I mean, so he, yeah, I think he just had not too much count in hand, right? Yeah. Okay, then I would say that's it for this series. I hope you liked the short introduction on the Kalgara leader. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment or a like. Would help me a lot and appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you on the next series of ranked gameplay and also decklist overview, since we got some leaders of OP08 still to cover. Thank you very much and have a good day. See you around.